Thank you. I'm Robert Russell. I'm the chair of this committee to review the dietary guidelines processes that are used and to try to improve them. As chair of this study and of this committee meeting, I would like to welcome everyone. The task being undertaken by this committee of the National Academies is to review the process, as I mentioned, to update the dietary guidelines, which is indicated on the information sheet that's been handed out to you. I'd also like to give some sense of the format of today's meeting. We'll have 4 panels and 2 special other talks. The biographies of the speakers are all in the materials that have been handed out to you. There'll be some interspersed breaks, of course, and at the end of the day, there'll be a public comment session. I want to mention at this point that the question and answers will be taken after each panel, not after each speaker, with the exception of panel 2, where we will take questions because of the speakers' schedules are after each speaker. Otherwise, it'll be after the panel is complete. I want to note that this is an open on the record session. Interested individuals and members of the press have been invited to attend as observers. This is not a news conference, however, and we won't be entertaining questions from the floor. As mentioned, we will have time to hear statements from the public at the end of our session. Each person will have 3 minutes to address the committee, and at the appropriate time, I will call up to the microphone those who have registered to make a statement in the order in which the statements were received. I'd also like to remind everyone that this is an information gathering session. That is, the committee is in the process of assembling materials that it will examine and discuss in the course of making its findings and conclusions and recommendations. Therefore, I ask everyone here today to be mindful of the fact that the committee has made no conclusions, and it would be a mistake for anyone to leave here thinking otherwise. Comments made by individuals, including members of the committee, and questions from the committee should not be interpreted as positions of the committee or the academies. In addition, committee members typically ask probing questions in these information gathering sessions that may not be indicative of their personal views. The committee will deliberate thoroughly before writing the draft report, and moreover, once the draft is written, it goes through a rigorous review by experts who are anonymous to the committee, and the committee thus must then respond to this review with revisions, if they're appropriate, that adequately satisfy the Academies Report Review Committee and the National Academy of Science president before it's considered an official report. So with that, we're going to actually delve right into the first speaker talk, Barbara Millen, who is the former chair of the 2015 DGAC. Her talk is on lessons from the 2015 Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee. Barbara, please.